Hey there, you're welcome back to my free real estate investment course, and this is the third module in this course. Right, in this particular video we shall be considering who exactly is a real estate investor, and also how does real estate investors make money from real estate. These are what we shall be considering in this particular video. And just like I mentioned earlier on, that this is a full real estate investment course, which simply means that there are videos before this particular video and there are going to be subsequent videos after this very one. So do well to go through all the videos together for you to have a full knowledge of what we are talking about. If you've not subscribed to this channel yet, do well to subscribe because we drop valuable information regularly. Now without further ado, come with me, let's explore this topic together. So in this particular module, right, we shall be concentrating on the three key players within the real estate sector. We have three key players in the real estate sector. We have the real estate investor, we have the real estate developers, and then we have the real estate agents. These key players actually work together to ensure that the real estate industry is, a safe place for everybody to play alongside and to also benefit, from each other, simply or basically to support one another in the industry. In this particular video, we want to start off by looking at, the first key player, which is the investor. Right, so who exactly is a real estate investor? It's as simple and as straightforward as I have it here on my system. Right, a real estate investor is an individual or an entity who decides to build wealth through the purchase and owning of real estate with the intention to make profit over time. Now your next question might be, how do real estate investors make money? Right, just like every other industry, investors will really like to know the possible ways how they can maximize that industry to grow their wealth through profit making. Right, here in real estate there are three common ways how you can build your wealth. Right, now the first way is of course through capital appreciation. Right, now capital appreciation simply refers to the increase in the value of a property over time, and this appreciation can result for several factors, talking about market demands, location improvements, like infrastructural development, right, and also property improvement, and finally through economic factors. So all of these could bring about capital appreciation over that particular property, thereby giving you, a good profit margin over time. Now the second way you can make money as a real estate investor is through rental income. Rental income is simply the money received from tenants who occupy your property, say annual rental or Airbnb, whatever kind of rental, or you own a shop, a commercial complex, right, and you're getting rental value every month, every quarter, or every year. And of course this income can provide a steady cash flow and cover for various expenses related to property ownership. And like I said earlier on, it could be commercial property, residential property, or industrial property. The major point is the fact that your property is not just lying fallow, you're getting inflow or cash flow from that property. The third way is both ways. When I say both ways, don't get confused. I simply mean through capital appreciation and rental income, right? Both ways. Now many real estate investors aim to benefit from both capital appreciation and rental income. Combining the potential for long-term wealth creation with short-term cash flow, right, is a very, very perfect strategy for you as a real estate investor. So let's say for instance I want to invest ahead of my retirement, right, and my retirement is to come around, let's say 5 years or 10 years from now, right? So I could buy a property like say 6 units of 2-bedroom apartment, rather than leaving it empty, right, for the next 10 years to sell off. I could decide to get tenants to be paying me annual rental income for the next 10 years, after which I would then offset those properties, liquidate those properties, and then get the chunk of my money. So that way, for the next 10 years that the property will be there, I'm getting cash flow and eventually making up to 500% return on investment on that particular property. So that is really what I mean when I say both ways. So in summary, guys, this is simply the most common ways, right? These are the most common ways you can make money as a real estate investor, right? I know you might be expecting me to say, oh, what of fix and flip, what of land banking, what of all of those points fall under these points. Is either you're going for capital appreciation, or you're going for rental income, or you're going for both. All of those are part of what we are going to be touching on in our next video, because in our next video we shall be looking at the best or the common strategies to build wealth here in the real estate industry. Before I leave, I would like you to know that leveraging both capital appreciation and rental income, real estate investors can create a balanced investment approach that maximizes returns and mitigate risk. So this dual strategy would simply help you build long-term wealth while providing regular income to cover expenses and generate you a profit. I hope you found value out of this particular video. If you did, do want to give it a like, give it a thumbs up, share this video to your loved ones, let them be enlightened on how they can also make money from real estate. Just to remind you that if real estate sounds like what you want to do, my team and I here at Ideal Homes and Estate Developers Limited are just the best team to work with, right? We are knowledgeable, we are experienced, and of course we are reliable. So if you desire to start off as a real estate investor, right, my team and I here at Ideal Homes and Estate Developers Limited are just the best team to work with, right? We have properties in strategic locations, and of course we have the idea to share with you. Do want to reach out to us, and we would be so excited to get you started immediately. Up until then, I would see you on the next video. Don't forget that this is a full real estate investment course, so watch out for the next video where we shall be talking about 4 common strategies here in real estate. I'll see you on the next one.